Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 1891 of What's She Up To Now? Documenting the journey as I transition from the brick and mortar corporate world of business to the online world of business. Today we're talking about step 5 of the mental goals process. We're focusing on the goals process in this year's annual challenge, the Get Your Goals annual challenge. And today we're talking about progress. How do we know we're making progress? And milestones. We're setting milestones for ourselves, as well as how are we measuring our progress as we go along to achieve those milestones. And then we'll talk about tomorrow and the next day, what do we do if we're missing? What do we do if we're continuing to hit those milestones? We also talked about affirmations and afformations, which I'll talk about in a second. And then our idiom for today was measure twice, 2 times, and cut once. Why is that important? And what does it have to do with growing and building and supersizing our businesses? And I say a whole lot, right? We learned that we need to plan and prepare and have a strategy in place, and then implement that strategy, and then test and tweak and see, is it getting the results we want, or is it not getting the results we want? Kind of about like making progress and milestones. We want to have those in our business as well. So great idiom, been around for hundreds of years, actually since the 1500s, when a man by the name of, I think it was Giovanni Florio, was in James the First's court, James the First's court in probably, I don't know what country, from probably Italy or something, but he was a linguist and a language expert, and he actually talked about this, measuring first and then, measuring twice and then cutting once, because you want to plan for things so that you don't make costly mistakes and costly errors. And we definitely want to do that as we're growing and building and supersizing our business. We also talked about affirmations and afformations. Affirmations you may be familiar with. They're I am statements of things that you want. Present tense, as if you have them already. It's some of the things we do with goal setting. I am at my ideal weight, whatever your ideal weight is. You might, and then affirmations, and let's do a mental one since that's what we're working on this month. And I shared one about self-talk, but not saying self-talk, because to me, saying I am a positive self-talker is a little bit clunky, and it doesn't feel great to me. But if I say I am my own best friend, or I am my cheerleader or something, that feels better to me and a little lighter, which means it feels better to me than if I say I am a positive self-talker, I'm increasing my positive self-talk. Both, they all work, but some work better than others. And what resonates and feels better for us works better for us. So then we talk about what's the difference between that, an affirmation, and an afformation. An afformation asks a question that helps us get by and make our subconscious an ally when it comes to creating what we want with respect to our thinking, any area or aspect of our life, actually getting anything that we want. A lot of times if we say, and my easiest example has to do with money. If I say I am a millionaire or I'm a billionaire, our subconscious says, no, you're not, and it'll start providing evidence to prove that you're not right now. But if I say, using questions, I do 3 forms of afformations to turn my affirmation into an affirmation. So the first one's the same as an affirmation. I am a millionaire. And then I say, why is it so easy for me to be a millionaire? Or how can I be a millionaire? And sometimes I add the qualifier right now to add a sense of urgency and timing and make it feel more present. But we can do that again with, I am my own best cheerleader. Why is it so easy for me to be my best friend or cheerleader? And because that will mean if I'm my best friend and cheerleader, I'm talking to myself in a positive way, right? Or why is it so easy for me to be my best friend or cheerleader? So worked on that today. So we're just doing an affirmation today for our action item for the challenge, as well as identifying how are we going to know we're making progress and what milestones are we going to check. And it's pretty easy for me. I use the calendar, and I will check in weekly with my progress, and then I will compare to my steps that I planned out for my milestones each month, because I don't want it to be overkill. We're going to have things in each of the 9 areas and aspects of our life. So I want to make it automatic and simple and easy to do so that I actually will do it. And that's what I encourage everybody else to do. So that's it. Traveling again today. No idea when I'm going to do videos tomorrow. We'll see. I'll figure it out. If I can help you anyway, ask. Otherwise, have an absolutely fantastic day, and I will be with you tomorrow.